You're on 666. Well, getting beyond division and getting down to some history. On Q&A this week, Pauline Hanson said there had been Muslims in Australia since the gold rush. She was just a couple of hundred years out, as the history of Islam in Australia predates European settlement. From 1650, Muslim fishermen from Southeast Asia fishing for trepang, sea slugs, or perhaps sea cucumber, sounds more appetising, communicated and traded with Indigenous people from Australia's north, and certainly some intermarriage occurred. Joining me is Shaheed Drew, who's a school teacher. He's been researching Australian Muslim history, and it's a very good afternoon to you, Shaheed.
Hi, good afternoon.
You've come out of school, have you?
I'm on my lunch break, yes.
That's fantastic. You've also written a book, haven't you?
I'm actually in the process of compiling a book, yeah, so I'm getting there.
So this means that you've been doing a lot of researching of the history of Islam in Australia and Muslim people coming to Australia, and it was the Macassans, is that right?
The Macassans are definitely the first known Muslims to come to Australia. That means there were only sporadic visits, very, small numbers. But in the 1700s, the numbers were very significant. And when Matthew Flinders bumped into the Macassans in 1803, he was told that there were 1,000 men on the beach that time.
Research points to the fact that in Aboriginal families there are surnames like Khan, Sultan, Muhammad and Akbar.
Most of them would come from the Afghan Cameleers. They've done such a great effort in the early days of developing Australia, and they've been greatly unacknowledged for that.
Tell me about your upcoming book, what you're writing.
Well, I've been travelling all around Australia because I'm a teacher, so I know that there's a lot of strength in not just having the correct text, but I like to have pictures with the words. So I've actually travelled all around Australia just gathering artefacts, going to museums, taking photos, going to rare sites just to get colour photos that help tell the story more than what words can say, because academics have done a great job in compiling this history, but it's not really out there.
Oh, well, go your hardest. We have to go to news headlines now, and let me know when your book's out. I'd love to read it.
No problem.
Thanks, Shaheed.
Thank you.
Bye. That's
Bye.
Shaheed Drew, who is a school teacher who's been researching Australian Muslim history and writing a book, particularly, I think, based on the Cameleers.